Thank you for coming. I will tell you about a very effective tool in convincing people to go actually vegan, although it's called Go Veggie. First, a little bit about me. I work for animals for 18 years. This photo is not the best photo of me, but it's just a piece of video that is that fur industry is making about us to make us look bad and to destroy our image. Behind me there's Martyna, a coordinator of fur campaign. So yeah, it's pretty funny with fur industry in Poland. And Martyna will have very good talk about fur industry. Okay, so the most important things about me you can see on the slide. Then I will tell you a little bit about our organization. It's in Poland since 2000. We work through 50 local groups and 600 registered volunteers. Those volunteers, those groups organize over 200 events per year. We do really whole variety, like you introduced me, whole variety of actions. We confiscate animals, we carry investigations, lobby in parliament. We even shut down some farms, animal markets, even one illegal slaughterhouse. We make reports, movies. Also, we publish our own magazine. It's monthly magazine called Veggie. Also, we have our own labeling system, and we have over 2,000 products labeled as vegan. Also, we prosecute animal abusers, and right now there's in Poland the biggest animal abuse case in history. Over exactly 13 people were charged with animal cruelty charges. They are workers of slaughterhouse. Also, we rehome animals, and it's over 2,000 animals per year. A few words about vegetarianism and veganism in Poland. For the last 5 years, we have huge rise of number of vegan restaurants and bars in Warsaw. As you see, 5 years ago it was 1. Right now it's above 50. There are some also public opinion polls. The results differ a lot, but as you see, the numbers are growing. So the best thing you can say that it's growing. It's the number of vegan restaurants. Although, of course, not all customers of those restaurants are vegan. Okay, about the program. It started 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 7. It was one of the first programs that were based on notifications, and it's very important difference to what was before, because before we just published footage, materials, we handed leaflets, and the difference is on reminding people every day of their resolution. In each email we have different sections. In each email there's nutritional information, facts about animals, recipes, and inspirational videos. And I know that right now there's a lot of programs like this, and they have some differences to what we have. For example, as far as I know, Veganuary starts just with nutritional information and the recipes, and then they introduce some information about animals. Here in our program, in every email there's all those 3 kinds of information. Emails, of course, are sent automatically. You can join program at any time, so it's not connected to any date in calendar. Like I said, importance is that people get emails every day for a month. They wait for those emails. They plan shopping based on those emails. And also what's important and what's different than most other programs, we gather only email address. So we ask only for email address. We don't ask for any other data in the beginning. We just wanted this to be as simple as possible, so people would not give up on subscribing at some point. We just need email address, and then later we ask for more data at the end. It's called Veggie because, well, we live in Poland and this country is pretty conservative. Of course, the whole inside of this program is vegan, but we call it Veggie, not to scare people away. Just I know there's big discussion whether what kind of words we should use, but this we found most effective, so we stick to this. Why 30 days? Because it's a month. It's a period of time which it's easy to imagine that I can try for a month something, and also like I wrote, even most conservative doctors would say that for a month it's okay to be vegetarian or vegan. If you ask someone to commit for the whole life, then it's much more difficult. And later you will see, and actually now you can see that 76% of people that ended this program and filled a questionnaire want to stay on this diet. So it's very important just to make people try, because once they try, they realize that it's easier and cheaper and more tasty than they thought. By using email software, email sending software, we can gather a lot of information, monitor the results. We can see what's interesting for people, which links they click, what they read, what videos they watched, and of course you can keep the email for sending further emails about your campaigns. That's very important too. This is just some statistics. On the upper part, there is open rate. As you see, it's 61%. And below, it's unique open rate. It's on average, it's 31% open rate of those emails, which is very good result. And as you see, in the beginning, of course, it's higher, then it drops a little bit, and you see only first 10 days, but later it rises a little bit. So it's like this. And people, in the beginning, as you see on the upper side, people open emails more than once. That's why it's 138% open rate of first day. They just get back to those emails. And what we've learned is that people keep those emails and they reach to them later, even after the program ends. This is just an example of statistics from the first day, which links were clicked by participants. And you can even send an additional message to people that linked certain link. So let's say someone is interested in recipes, you can send I don't know, an offer to buy a book with recipes. This is the questionnaire that is at the end of the program. Like I mentioned before, 76% of people want to stay on this diet. Here I'd like to stress that it's very important to not to ask for too much in the beginning, so people don't have impression that you want to collect some data and maybe sell it. We just ask for email address. How we get participants, of course, is just normal ways you use for campaigning for veganism. Social media, we have Sanctuary, I mentioned before. We hand out a lot of leaflets during events like National Veggie Week. We use, of course, mainstream media. We have advertisements in our magazine. You see the covers to the right of our magazine. Also, I'd like to talk in more detailed way about two ways of getting participants. First is cooperation with YouTubers. Vegan YouTubers, they have, some of them have a lot of followers, and with very simple video, 30-second or 1-minute video, they can get 1,000 people to subscribe for the program, just one day. In this case, it was 1,500. The second thing I'd like to tell you about, because we find it interesting, is we organized the Museum of Modern Tortures. I don't know if you have something like a long night of museums in your countries. It's a night where you can attend the museums for free. So we set up a tent that looked like a mobile museum. We called it Museum of Modern Tortures. We made it look like it's about torturing people. And it's a subject that is very interesting for some reason to people, to see the tools, how you torture people. You have probably museums of torture around your countries. So they had to wait in very long line to get to the museum. And once they got inside, it appeared that it's about torturing animals, and the tools that are inside are used in factory farming and in slaughterhouses. What we found out is that people would not resign and walk away at this point. They would go through the museum and see the tools, talk to us. Some of them would cry because of what they see. There are very few of those tools, but I'm sure you know all those scissors, hammers, and other tools that are used on farms or in slaughterhouses. We had more than 2,000 visitors, and we find it one of the best, let's say, events we organize. It's pretty simple to organize, so I will encourage you to do it, because you just need a tent and some tools, which is good to have even to show on other events as well. Also, we had some screens with videos along. Like I said in the beginning, we think it's one of the most important activities we do. This campaign is very effective. We can measure the results. We can contact people that sign up for the campaign. We get a lot of feedback that we can use to advertise the campaign, but also just to learn what's effective in convincing people to go vegan or vegetarian. Also, we have introduced application for smartphones, and like you see, for the last 7 years that program is operating, over 100,000 people joined and 29,000 installed the application, which is pretty good result, as for country and for Polish-speaking program. Maybe it's not impressive comparing to English language programs, but for us it's quite an achievement to reach so many people. At the end of the program, we ask people to write what they think, to write some quotes. Of course, we use those quotes, like I said, to advertise the program on Facebook. But also, when we go through them, through those quotes, we see what's important for people in this program. So it's, like I said, regularity. So the emails remind people that they want to go vegan. Some people want to receive those emails for longer than a month. We had some people writing that they want to get email every day for a year even, which is not possible right now. We have people that want to go veggie or vegetarian, but after some time they realize are actually vegan because our recipes are vegan and we don't encourage people to eat dairy or eggs or cheese. Also, the 30-day period, it looks like that after 30 days, a lot of people see positive changes in their how they feel, in their, not all of them, but a lot of people. So we asked them to try for 30 days, but they want to keep it for longer. Also, we have vegetarians that go vegan after this program. Yeah. Okay, and the last one is about someone that convinced his parents to because of this program to go vegan or veggie in this case. What we plan now is, of course, improving the content of emails, promoting more promotion of applications. It's actually application, but it's plural because it's for iOS and Android platform. Also, we think of adding more days because people ask for it. Maybe additional 30 days, maybe longer. Why not? There is so much information, so many recipes, so we can add some days. Also, we started to test a new version of program based on e-learning platform. For now, it doesn't look promising. It looks like asking people to do something at the end of each day is too much, because on e-learning platform you can ask someone to complete a task to go to the second day, to open the second day of program. But right now, like I said, we are testing it, but some people just stick, they stuck on second or third day. So maybe we make some mistakes, we have to check it. I would like to encourage you, if you don't have your own program, to set up one. We can help you. It's very easy. The most information you have in this presentation. You can use our application. It's very easy to make other language version. You just have to prepare the content in Excel files, and it can get just uploaded to application, and it would be available in your App Store or in your Google Play Store. It will take very little money just for the developer in the beginning. We don't want to charge any fees from you. And this is general what's important when setting up the email program, because the previous slide was about application, and this is about the program. Of course, it's very cheap to set up the program. You don't have to pay for printing leaflets. Of course, if you want to advertise it through the leaflets, you have to do it. But just the program, you just need email sending software like MailChimp. We use Polish getresponse.com. What's important is to check the pricing of the software, because usually they would advertise as free of charge, but it's only up to 1,000 participants, and then the prices go up. For us, it's right now pretty expensive when we have over 100,000 people signed. Like I said, you can approach me, and we can talk how to set the program, because it's pretty easy, and all informations. If you do campaign for veganism, you have those informations. It's just making 30 messages of them, and basically that's it. Okay. This is it. To the right you have this logotypes of our campaigns, and to the left 2 of piglets that we rescued from farm. And below my email address if you need any help. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much for watching my talk. If you need any help with setting up your own program, please contact me. You found my details on the last slide of my presentation, and please subscribe to this channel.